This episode of Seamless Style is dedicated to the life, the achievements, and the accomplishments of the legendary Dallas Penn. We lost Dallas Penn a little over a week ago now. I never met the brother in person. We met on Instagram. He was our interaction initially started from me wearing Jodhpur pants. He did not like me in the Jodhpur pants. He made that perfectly clear. However, the more he saw me rocking Jodhpurs, the more he said, "Man, you finding a way to pull it off, though, bro." And we had little conversations here and there. Nothing really major, man. But I just, sometimes you don't have to meet somebody in person to just know that they good people, man. If you don't know, as far as his accomplishments, man, he was co-host with a gentleman by the name of Compact Jack, who also passed away at a young age. They are pioneers in the podcasting game. All right, music, fashion, these brothers are well known. Rest in peace, Dallas. We love you. Greetings and welcome to another edition of Seamless Style, powered by Politics and Polaroids. I'm your host, Mr. Parker. Welcome, gentlemen. As I stated on the floor episode, this episode here would be my favorite episode probably of the year, maybe even of all time. Why? Because we are going to focus on the cycling capsule that is currently on RalphLauren.com. Now, what we're going to do that's a tad bit different from the majority of how Ralph Lauren has focused on this capsule as far as its promotion and advertisement. We're not going to feature the piece in its natural element. All right. We're not going to have any ensembles that specifically cater to bike riding. Now, the pieces can absolutely be worn to bike ride. But we're going to elevate the pieces with seamless style looks for everyday wear. All right, for everyday wear, for when you leave the house, for when you go outside. All right. By the end of this episode, you'll be able to look at your favorite piece or favorite pieces that are currently available on the website in the cycling capsule. And you'll be able to style those pieces in a manner that is befitting of you as a Ralph Lauren guy, in a manner that is fitting for the Ralph Lauren aesthetic and lifestyle. And you don't necessarily have to be riding a bike. Now, the beauty of all of these looks is that you could still ride a bike. That's the beauty of all of these looks, is that you would still be able to, if for whatever reason you felt the need to jump on a 10 speed, to jump on a dirt bike, you'd be able to do so with these looks. All right. But because we're in our grown man era, you would probably just want to wear these looks on outings or day to day. All right. So, as per the usual here on Patreon, I have 3 rigs. Plus the look I'm wearing makes 4. 4 looks. Now, this look that I put together is very simple. I don't think it's a look that took a lot of ingenuity. We just featured the white. We just rolled with the white that's in the Polo Sport piece, and we just paired it together with coordinating pieces to put together a look. So nothing spectacular, but the featured piece, the Polo Sport pullover, makes it a wonderful ensemble. All right, start at the bottom. I pulled out the Vaughn sneaker, white canvas sneaker with a royal blue sole, royal blue socks. All right, brown leather back piece on the heel. All right, no socks. All right, you can do socks. You could do any type of sock you wanted. If you did do a sock, I would suggest a footy. Footies are no shows. All right. I pulled out my dress shorts, pleated white dress shorts, 8.5-inch inseam. So, not too short, definitely not too long. All right. That's what you want to go for with this particular look. As far as your shorts, you don't want them to be too long, but you definitely don't want them to be too short either. All right. I did a performance spread collared sports shirt. All right, it is performance wicking, Columbia blue and white stripes, and then I threw over top the Polo Sport cycling quarter zip pullover. All right, functional pockets, kangaroo pockets. It has 2 zip pockets on the back. It has logos all over, and we'll be going through these logos in detail throughout the ensemble. But this particular piece has the same logos, Polo Sport, Le Cyclisme, etc., all over. All right, great visuals here with this piece. Now it is a soft polyester material. I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is going to be crazy, or sound crazy, I should say. Out of the 4 pieces I have, this is my least favorite. All right, this is my least favorite, and it's because of the material. All right, from just an aesthetic standpoint, this is this is my second favorite. I got 4 pieces total. I got 2 or 3 more that I want to get from the capsule. Aesthetically, this is my second favorite piece, but as far as the material, it's my least favorite. All right, and we'll get into that once we get into the episode, because you're going to definitely find out why for me. All right, finish the look off with the bicycle cap. All right, pair of glasses to kind of even out the face as far as length versus width, and this is the look. Now, I actually do ride a bike because my doctor informed me a couple weeks ago that I needed to get that COVID weight off of me, and I needed to do it expeditiously. All right. No Ozempic. I'm not nothing. I don't want any type of supplements, nothing. Just let me do it. Right. So I do actually ride a bike. I probably, because these are my dress shorts, I probably wouldn't wear these shorts. Because I very rarely wear these sneakers because I really want to preserve them, I would not wear these sneakers. But as far as this pullover, absolutely. Pullover, and maybe I do a t-shirt instead of a button up. But yeah, definitely will wear this to ride my bike. All right. Fragrance of the ensemble, you guessed it, Polo Sport. And I went with the original Polo Sport. All right. Polo Sport is one of the softer fragrances from Ralph Lauren. Between Polo Sport and Polo Sport Fresh, the amount of the baby powder notes in Polo Sport Fresh made it just a little bit too soft for these looks. These looks are very manly looks that we're going to have here today. All right. So I wanted to go with something soft because of the time of year that we're in, spring, but I still wanted something, for lack of a better word, sporty. All right. sporty, athletic, something that puts you in that mind. So Polo Sport was the best route to go, and that's the route we went. All right. So if y'all ready, man, without any further ado, let's get into this episode, man. Y'all ready? Me too. Man, let's go. Now, our first look features a short sleeve quarter zip sweater. Now, I say sweater. The way they constructed these, it could definitely be worn as a quarter zip short sleeve shirt, if you want to call it that, right? It could definitely be worn that way. But a couple of things, as I stated in the introduction, we're not here to wear these for bike riding. We're here to wear these for everyday lifestyle and events, etc. Right? But the reason I said it could be worn as a shirt or a sweater, because it's not heavily ribbed at the waist like your typical sweater is, but there is some ribbing here that, depending on your size and what size you go with, it may wear just like a sweater. Okay, it may wear just like a sweater. I looked at measurements and I bought all of my pieces to wear like a sweater. All right, so I can wear my piece out. I may get some overhang because of that slight little bit of ribbing right here. All right, you may want yours to be a tad bit more loose as far as how it wears, and in that case it will wear more like a shirt. It'll look more straight coming down to your waist. It really just depends on how you want to wear it. Now, I elevated this piece from bike riding, which is what it's created for. All right, let's start at the bottom. You'll be able to see everything that I did here. I broke out a pair of saddle shoes, cream, brown saddle shoes. All right, just a beautiful pair of dress casual footwear that just coincides with the other neutral colors that I put in this particular ensemble. I went with royal blue socks with stars all over them, just so that your socks bring out one of the more dominant colors in the featured piece, which is our Rugby Royal. All right, now on our legs, I broke out the pleated slim fit trousers. All right, they're like a prepster pant, but they also have belt loops. All right, so, and they have a puppy tooth pattern all over, but they the material is a very soft, very thin twill. All right, so these pants are heavier than linen, but they're lighter than most of your chinos in your collection. All right, drawstring along with belt loops, as well as a zippered fly, buttons. Like, it has everything going on here. So there's several different ways you could wear it. I chose to put these on here with a belt. All right, I went with a D-ring belt, ribbon belt, Rugby Royal white, a little bit of navy and a little bit of green, and the striping there as well. All right, now underneath our featured piece is a short sleeve OCBD. All right, it's a white based plaid OCBD with navy, ruby red, green, and a little bit of yellow. Now, what I typically am not a fan of is a short sleeve button up shirt with any type of neckwear, whether it's a necktie or a bow tie. But in this case, I'm an advocate for it because it just gives us a different look. It gives us a different look than what people might be used to seeing. It's whimsical, it's fun, but it's still that seamless style seriousness. It's still that Ralph Lauren seriousness going on with this ensemble. All right. So the shirt is paired with an arrowed bow tie, Rugby Royal heralded crest. All right. I also threw on a thin layer, not quite linen, but a thin cotton estate driving cap in the Glen plaid. All right. And then our piece de resistance for this particular ensemble is the other piece that matches or that coordinates with the bicycle cap that I'm wearing. All right. Short sleeve, ribbed, quarter zip pullover. All right. And in my case, pullover sweater. It has navy, it's color block navy, red, and white. It has cycling team over the front here in a felt embroidery. It has Polo Sport Cycling, the DuPont Polo sign here on the left chest, also in a felt embroidery. On the left sleeve, it has PRL, Ralph Lauren, 1967 Roman numerals, all right, with the PRL in a gear. It also has that on the right sleeve as well, all right. No logos or insignias on the back. Going down the side, it has Polo Sport Cycling written down the side in a cursive calligraphy style. And it has Le Cyclisme going down the right side in that same calligraphy style, in that same felt embroidered material. Man, this is a really cool shirt, man. Ribbed at the sleeve, a nice size ribbing at the sleeve, about 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches. And then, as I stated, the waist is ribbed, but it's a very small ribbing. It's a very small ribbing, right? So depending on what size you get will determine whether or not it looks more like a sweater on you or a shirt, all right? It just really depends on how you would like for it to look. But me personally, this is a fantastic look. This particular look for me is probably more of a Saturday or Sunday outing with the other half. Again, whether it be just lunch or dinner or brunch, some shopping, maybe even movies or something like that. Something, maybe an outdoor concert, something like that. Either way, this is a comfortable casual look. At this, let me speak for me when it comes to this part here. This is a comfortable casual look that for me would be the equivalent of another person wearing a warm-up suit. Like, I'm that comfortable in these fabrics, this look, the shoes. I'm that comfortable in this that it would feel like almost like wearing a warm-up suit. All right. So for me, I could pretty much, if I'm going anywhere on a Saturday or a Sunday, this is a look that I can put on and feel completely comfortable. Like, I could be going over one of my partner's cribs to watch the game. Now, my partners know me, so they not gonna look at me like, oh, what's going on? They ain't gonna look at me like that. They gonna be like, Parker, what up, boy? I see you. And because they used to it by now, right? But this is something that, if the Brody said, hey, come over to the crib, bro, I got a bottle of Old Hillside bourbon. We might get a couple of card games playing, such and such, such and such coming through. This is something I can wear right over there and feel just as comfortable as the person sitting over there on the couch in a warm-up suit. This is a great ensemble for me. I'm pretty sure that you might want to maybe add different pieces here and there. Maybe something just ain't for you. But as far as the featured piece, this shirt is fantastic. Now, our second look, to me, is a little more subdued than all the other pieces that will be on this episode today. It's a little more subdued, a little more subtle, because it's just less logos, less insignias, less text on this piece. However, this piece was a must-have piece for two reasons. One, because in the description, this was one of the few pieces that said sweater. All right. Two, when I was looking at the product details, I saw something that was very interesting to me. And I didn't graduate from FIT with a master's in fabrics, right? But I know a little something. And when I saw 70% acrylic and 30% wool, that was pretty interesting. Because when I saw that and looked up close on the website, I said, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Because what that was telling me, I'm going to tell you what that was telling me. That 30% wool was telling me that this was probably fairly soft, but it was probably also pretty thin for a wool sweater, right? Because again, it's only 30% wool, 70% acrylic. When I got it and I touched it, I hit my homeboy up and I said, boy, I think they lied, because this thing is so soft. It is so soft that I wouldn't be surprised if it's 70% wool, 30% acrylic. But it is a thin, lightweight material, lightweight fabric, as I expected. If I have tried this on, it feels amazing. All right. I tried it on with nothing under. It feels amazing. All right. So it wears perfect. It's a great layering piece for now, but it's also a great layering piece for when the temperatures drop, because again, it's a thin piece, but it's wool, right? So if you did exactly what I did here and added a coat, you could wear that in 50-degree weather, 60-degree weather, 55-degree weather, overcast. So this will probably be more, not necessarily year round, because 90 degrees, I'm not putting this on, right? But when it's cold outside, if I got a coat or something and I want to wear it and I want to wear this piece, I can make that happen. All right. But let's get into this ensemble, because we did dress it up while dressing it down at the same time, similar to the ensemble I'm wearing. We elevated the look, but it wasn't like that first ensemble where we added neckwear and our shoes are a little snazzy. We didn't do that here, but we still got a fantastic look. All right. Start at the bottom. Saddle shoes. All right. But these saddle shoes are sneakers. Rugby Royal, Ralph Red, white sole. Perfect match for this sweater. Perfect match for this look, because it screams casual. All right. I broke out the pinstripe pants here, cotton pants, lightweight, Columbia blue and white stripe. This is not seersucker. This is a nice cotton pair of pants, right? Slim fit, just beautiful. All right. We have on a heraldic rep stripe belt. My primary color is red, matching without being overly matchy. Our shirt is a thin cotton woven, 100% cotton. All right. It is a plaid pattern, mostly with the Ralph red in the base, more like a Nantucket red, actually. There's some navy, there's some teal in there, as well as white, a little bit of yellow. Just a beautiful plaid shirt to go up under this piece day. All right. Now the piece day is this sweater. All right. Again, 70% acrylic, 30% wool, allegedly. All right. Quarter zip sweater. Now it is ribbed at the waist more than the first piece, so it's definitely a sweater. Long sleeve, ribbed at the cuff. Ralph Red, Rugby Royal blue and white stripes on the cuff. Our base is Ralph Red at top and bottom, Rugby Royal blue in the center. The majority of our sleeves are Rugby Royal as well. All right. 1967 on the right sleeve, RL on the left sleeve, chenille patched, as well as PRL on the right chest, chenille patched, Polo Sport cycling across the Rugby Royal centerpiece, and on top of two functional button closure pockets in the front of this cycling sweater. All right. It's quarter zip. It's ribbed at the neck with Rugby Royal and white striping on there, just for added touches of class and color pop. All right. So At the end of the day, this look is actually perfect for today. This look will actually be perfect for today. If you're taking your wonderful mother out for Mother's Day, or if you're taking your privileged, self-centered, ungrateful wife or other half out for Mother's Day today, this will be a great ensemble to wear for, the brunch or whatever it is you guys might be doing, the family get together. This would be a perfect ensemble. You get to crush everybody's outfit while still being sporty, comfortable, and casual. And don't forget your favorite pair of shades, man. Your favorite pair of shades, because you want to be able to put on your hater blocker so you can dodge all the hate that's coming your way from the I'm gonna leave it alone. This is about us, fellas. This is about us. Anywho, I digest. Great look here. Great look. Casual, yet sporty. It does the look does stand out, but we never here at Seamless Style, we never stand out in a clownish manner. All right. The more flamboyant or charismatic that an ensemble might be, then it's probably for a specific event, and therefore it's going to work. All right. Here we just have not loud, but prominent colors that are just popping all over. All right. It's something that people are going to notice. All right. But nobody is going to dislike this look. Most of all, you. Now for our last rig.
From Hollywood to Soho, we be wearing polo.